potassium sulfate, potassium chloride, potassium carbonate, sodium sulfate, sodium chloride, sodium carbonate. Similarly, calcium sulfate, calcium chloride, calcium carbonate, magnesium sulfate, magnesium chloride, magnesium carbonate, copper sulfate, copper chloride, copper carbonate. So all these are salts. All the sulfates, chlorides, and carbonates are salts. So these are all family of salts. So we have learned the formation of salt. So whenever an acid reacts with a base, salt is formed. Now let us understand the pH of salt. Whenever a strong acid reacts with a strong base, we get a salt of neutral value. But when a strong acid reacts with a weak base, we get a salt of acidic value. That is, pH is less than 7. But when a weak acid reacts with a strong base, we get a salt of basic nature. So with pH value more than 7. So this is about the pH of salts. So we already studied the formation of sodium chloride. So now chemicals from common salt. Common salt is nothing but sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is formed by the combination of sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. When a sodium hydroxide combines with hydrochloric acid, we get a salt, sodium chloride and water. Usually, sodium chloride is separated from the sea water from so many other salts. So many raw materials from the common salt. Let us look into it. What are the raw materials that can be prepared from the common salt? That is sodium hydroxide, baking soda, washing soda, bleaching powder. So these are the raw materials that can be prepared from the common salt. So now let us learn one by one what are the preparation method. Sodium hydroxide is prepared by passing electricity through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Aqueous solution of sodium chloride is commonly called as bread, and the process is called as chloralkali process. Why the name chloralkali? Here alkali is the sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is a base which is soluble in water and called alkali. So along with the preparation of sodium hydroxide, chlorine is formed as a byproduct. So the name chloralkali process. So this is the schematic diagram of manufacturing of sodium hydroxide. Along with the sodium hydroxide, chlorine and hydrogen are formed. So and we have plenty of uses of chlorine and hydrogen. We will come to know it. So look at the schematic diagram. So it contains two electrodes. Then you can see the brine. So brine is nothing but the aqueous solution of sodium chloride. So when electricity is passed through it, we get sodium hydroxide, chlorine at the anode end and the hydrogen at the cathode end. So what are the uses of sodium hydroxide? So now let us understand or let us know the uses of sodium hydroxide. This sodium hydroxide, it is used in the degreasing of metals. Degreasing metals, soaps, detergents, paper making and artificial fibers. Hydrogen. So you know hydrogen is a highly combustible fuel. So it is used as a fuel as well as a margarine. So a substitute for vegetable oil like a butter, we can use it, and then ammonia. So a fertilizer. So these are all some of the uses of hydrogen. And chlorine, uses of chlorine. So it is used in the water treatment, swimming pool, PVC pipe, CFC, and pesticides. So these are the uses of chlorine. Bleaching powder. The chemical name of bleaching powder is calcium oxychloride. Molecular formula is CaOCl2. This bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slaked lime. Dry slaked lime is nothing but calcium hydroxide. The chlorine gas is formed as one of the byproduct during the manufacturing of sodium hydroxide. So this is the reaction that takes place. So when chlorine gas is passed over the calcium hydroxide, we get calcium oxychloride, which is a bleaching powder, and water is formed. So now let us know the uses of bleaching powder. So it is used for bleaching cotton and linen in textile industry. Also for bleaching the wood pulp in paper factories, and to make drinking water free from germs. Baking soda. The chemical name of baking soda is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Its molecular formula is NaHCO3. Baking soda is produced using sodium chloride as one of its raw material. So we pass ammonia gas to sodium chloride, carbon dioxide. So sodium chloride is one of the raw material. So with the help of sodium chloride, sodium hydrogen carbonate is produced here. So now let us know the uses of baking soda. So you are very much familiar with baking soda. Usually we use for making pakoras. So let me know some of the other uses of baking soda. For making baking powder in bakeries usually. So this is the reaction that takes place when the baking powder is mixed with the water. How this baking powder is prepared? Baking powder is prepared by adding the mild edible acid to the sodium hydrogen carbonate, which is baking soda. So this is the reaction that takes place. Sodium salt of acid is formed. And this baking soda is used as the main ingredient in antacid to neutralize the excess acidity of the stomach. Also, it is used in soda acid fire extinguisher. Washing soda. It is called sodium carbonate. The molecular formula is Na2CO3 10H2O. And this is formed or produced by the recrystallization of sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate is produced by heating the sodium hydrogen carbonate or baking soda. The recrystallization of sodium carbonate gives the washing soda. What are the uses of washing soda? It is used in glass, soap and paper industries. It is also used in the manufacture of sodium compound such as borax. So, and as a cleaning agent for domestic purposes. Also to remove permanent hardness of water. Are the crystals of salts really dry? So let us know through the simple activity. Students, we need copper sulfate. So take few crystals of copper sulfate in a test tube. So by using burner or a spirit lamp, just heat this copper sulfate. You know the color of copper sulfate is blue color. I have shown in the video. When you heat it for a few minutes, you can notice that so it changes, the copper sulfate blue color changes to white. So why? It loses the color. So, and if you add 2 to 3 drops of water, again the color reappears. By this activity, we can understand that crystals of salts are not really dry. They seem to be dry, but they are not dry. It contains some water molecules. Copper sulfate formula is CuSO4 5H2O. It means that it contains 5 molecules of water for one formula unit. So it loses color when heated. When heated, what happens? The water molecules evaporate. Along with it, the color disappears. So when you again moisten it by adding 2 to 3 drops of water, again the color reappears. So this is the formula CuSO4 5H2O. 5 molecules of water is present in it. So this is washing soda or sodium carbonate, which contains 10 molecules of water. This is calcium sulfate or the gypsum, which contains 2 molecules of water. So these are all the crystals containing molecules of water. Though it appears to be dry, it is not actually dry. Now let us know about POP, plaster of Paris, and the chemical name is calcium sulfate anhydride. Molecular formula is CaSO4 of H2O. This POP is produced by heating the gypsum at 373 Kelvin. When gypsum is heated at 373 Kelvin, it loses water molecules and forms calcium sulfate anhydride. So that is CaSO4 of is called as anhydride. Hydra means water. And if you add 1.5 molecule of water to plaster of Paris or POP, again it gets converted as gypsum. If you heat gypsum, you get POP. If water molecules is added, you get back the gypsum. Now, where do we use this POP? So, we might have used it. You might have used it. Let us recall some of the uses. The plaster of Paris is used for making toys. Also, materials for decoration and for making the surfaces smooth. And particularly, this POP is used by the doctors for supporting the fractured bones in the right